strangers with the people, but in contentment, if we working like the hadith say, that if you work in my cause and make my cause your leader, I'm going to take poverty away from you. I know y'all don't know all the fines, all of this, all of that, and then confiscating your funds. We'll get it back, ain't a problem. But that's what they do to the biggest criminals, right? And they have a legal reason. They don't have no legal reason. It's against their own law to do what they do. We'll get it back, it's no problem. But it don't make no difference. We still doing our job. But them, they didn't hit us with more. They have not had the ability to totally encircle, surround, control what comes into your brain, what surrounds your brain. They have had that ability for decades and have been doing it. But it hasn't affected our analysis. It hasn't affected our inspiration. The same knew what they've been doing. And as we move toward a close, look where we are. We're at the threshold of a new world, and we're doing our part. This next professionalism will be higher, more expertise. We'll get to more people. I already talked about economic enterprise zones. I already talked about my administration for Oakland was the most prosperous in Oakland's Black history. It is. And I'm saying that, therefore, anybody that don't believe it can get out to research, go to the library. But if you want to hear about Oakland as it was in the transitions, and remember now, we opened our Masjid first in Oakland. And Abdul-Malik and all the people was there. Can you imagine? A so-called ex-drug dealer right on the same block, right in the same, not 100 yards away from their other experiences. And nobody ever came to the Masjid with something bad or negative to say about us. Abdul-Malik used to come, I ain't never heard nobody, say nothing. How can that be? Except the police, of course. How is that possible? Right? That nobody, this is the city you're from, and right on your street neighborhood. Something's going on. Okay. I invested in Oakland, human resource management. I married in Oakland, lived in Oakland, and opened a masjid in Oakland. Ask anybody if we have people that's coming to the masjid from Abdul-Malik sometime. Ask what Mukhtar lives now. Does he live in Oakland? When he lived in Oakland was almost 10 years ago. As soon as I left him in charge, he moved to 66th Avenue. And then from there, moved to Berkeley. He was in Berkeley for 5-6 years. Cut off all the phones and everything. And had all the stuff go to a post box. He came from out of town to a post box twice a week. That's what people say. Maximum. For 30 minutes to walk through the buildings, and the night before Jummah to clean up on Thursday, to make Jummah, and go back out somewhere else. That's why we're going back to Oakland. We're going to open a masjid in our own time, in our own way. But you can be sure that that's what we're going to do. And we're not, ain't going to be nothing stupid. We're not going to allow stupidity. We done already won this fight. We done already won the challenge. You don't get no rematches. No rematches. No rematches, no nothing.
It's not in the contract.
Not in the contract. And you the one that started everything. You the one been talking all that trash. When I say you, I mean the Oakland crew, not just the people there now, but the whole crew. And if you loved Oakland so much, why ain't you never there now? You've never been in Oakland. Put a key outside in a little box so people who happen to stop by, they can get the combination and go in and pray. Why ain't you never there? I was there all the time. In fact, I'll be living there again soon. Violation of original rights, civil rights, The government is involved in everything. They've been provoking violence, and they know about all of these things, for instance, about crank calls and all of that. Does the government know about it? Well, they would have to know because they brought all my phone, right? They know everything else I say on the phone. So if they know some crank is calling me, we're going to do this to you, we're going to do that to you. Sometimes they call and they threaten. You know, that's actually against the law.
Stalking.
Stalking and threatening. They're like threatening, you know.
Bodily harm.
I told the fool, I said, you stupid, you don't even have, I said, the amount of people that come and try to stick a gun in my good guns, it's all wrong. Absolutely not. You know, and they're slow, see, because the people, the government want to get rid of them now. They have no more use. I tell them that. I said, you can't do nothing else anymore. You call me on the phone. I answer to just listen to you sound stupid. You know, they don't. I'll move toward a close in a minute, but just imagine all the trouble they can cause and all the snitches they know. And then the government gives them a certain authority. They can watch any movie. If the government invests you, you want a chance, Charlie? Yes. I'll make it happen, boss. What boss man said? Charlie, I gave you CIA records, FBI records. I gave you OPD help. I gave you 50 years of information from the Oakland Police Department, which is only second to the FBI. You know, Oakland's headquarters. It's different than LA. LA is good, but LA is violent. Oakland, the Musa, they gave them an imitation FBI for the last 50 years in Oakland, at least. It's not a regular police department. We gave you all of that, man. What do you want us to do? The people upstairs are saying, hey, man.
We need results.
Not only we need results, they're telling them, hey, man, my hands is tied. And then, you know, you're walking around with all of that information. Hey, man. And then we've created 96% of the terrorists we've created. That's 4% running around. But we didn't create them. We think that's a percentage. You know, we don't know. So remember, that part, leaderless resistance, people, some of the things they don't remember. You know why they had a yo-yo effect on drugs? Like heroin gets big and wipes out everybody, right? The next crew come along, they're dealing with, they can't get them with heroin. You know what they get them with? Freebase. Because see, that one generation, it's like rats and mice and everything. They observe, that killed everybody. I don't want that. So in the mid-70s, they knocked off that big group of Negroes that got rich on heroin, cocaine. Why? Because cocaine is benign. Freebase, the people was already broke. What's the name was burned up twice before you realized that this stuff is so dangerous. It's unbelievable. Makes heroin look like strawberry shortcake. Freebase, crack type. The next crew though come along 3, 4 years later, you can't get them with crack, because crack got everybody in it. So they get them with something else. They bring crystal meth back, right? They may bring heroin back on them. Because this 10 years before, they even forgot what heroin do. That's the yo-yo effect. The government does that. That's why continuity is so important in the movement. We have an unbroken chain. So we can not only monitor, but we can forecast what they're coming with next. Now, the brothers, the tattletales, they have what the white man tell them. Okay, now, they never realize the dilemma, I mentioned it years ago, of bait. There's no good end for the bait, right? The bait. You catch the bait and stick it on the thing, and either that kills it or the fish gobbles it up and you catch the fish. Whatever it is, the bait is gone, right? The bait has no good ending for the bait. The bait is going to die. The bait is going to, if it's a worm or something you put on the hook, or you catch another fish, put it on the hook, it still wiggles a little bit, don't make no difference. It's going to die. That's the way the Negroes are. They're bait. And you can't help them. You can't help them. Because that inferiority complex of trying to please the white man. And you want to guarantee your death is trying to please the white man. I don't care who it was, he always kill you. You can't, it ain't no, you don't have nothing against you. That's why whenever you come to me, F you, cracker, I'm fighting you. I had a better chance of staying alive by fighting you than joining you. When I come out of pen, if I would have took that or at the head of the Masjid, the front door, there's a guy there with several kilos of dope, and then there's a guy at the back door, and he need what he got at the front. All I have to do is walk him to the Masjid and buy 2 or 3 more Masjid. You don't bite that, he said, boy, look here, we're gonna hook you up. You can have it all. Now, I can have it all. What would I do with billions of dollars of drug money? As soon as you get it, the white man is gonna kill you. Anyway, so we tell him, you gotta shoot me straight in the head, cracker. Another thing, I have had the good things of life, and I know which one is best. This life is no comparison to that other life. And if I read about it, I might have a little doubt. But I lived it 5 cycles of both, all of them. And they nothing like this. It's just like it's written. We'll move, try to pick up. Proof of government involvement, forget about that. Value, anticipation, and training, we already been through that. Historical value, about the long march, well, protracted struggle. What stage is this? Pre-conquest of Mecca, Hudaybiyah period. But post-Badr, I would say post-Badr. Badr was known as al-Faqih, remember? It was a yardstick that You're here to stay now. This battle proved that you're not a fly-by-night. Okay. We're post-battle right now. But pre-conquest of Mecca. But close. This is just religious terminology. And it's around the Hudaybiyah period. That period between now and the next is like Hudaybiyah. When we institute all the stuff we got wrote down, we're going to do that right now. Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. They can shoot you, but they can't stop it, delay it, and any delay or interference will work out better for us. Why is that true? Because it's always been that way. Everything the white man has ever done to us has been a benefit. And I think brothers here have been around long enough to have seen it. Nobody did nothing to hurt nobody here. The last thing I want to close with is, did anybody see this article the other day? Malcolm X writings are sold, including women lost portions.
No, I didn't see
I think this is the New York Times, might have been Washington Post, whatever it is. I only had one of them.
Do you have it on the radio too?
They had some
They talked
discussion.
about something on the radio.
Okay. What happened to me is I told my daughters 2 days ago, I said, look, if anything happened to me, this, that, another, and this or that, that. I said, because I told them about an article that I read 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe almost 10, when Kabila, the daughter, had some stuff in one of the storages down in Florida. Malcolm's notebooks, this stuff here.